33,000 years ago, the Hopi migrated from Titicaca, Peru, to the north with a secret. The secret was not supposed to be revealed until the right time. They're waiting for a sign. And the sign was that there will be a rattle, maraca, full with ashes. And that maraca will explode. And it happened in 1945. There was the atom bomb dropped on Hiroshima. And they said there will be another maraca, also full with ashes of peace. That second maraca went around the world. I was initiated with this mission. And that maraca became full with ashes from ceremonies all around the world. Then the sign came to have this maraca burned at Mount Fuji. That happened in 2019. That maraca came to Mexico. And here the revelation came about the mission of Mexico that most people in Mexico don't know about. And I listened to a speech of President AMLO, and he said that he wanted to eradicate corruption. Now, what is corruption? The word in English says core, the heart, the center, the control, and rupture. So the human has the control over the final maraca, the final rattle. So that center is the heart. And when we are in control from the center, we can separate, have an experience, learn, especially according to the divine plan to make this earth a portal of peace and liberation. We need to have that experience of extreme duality. See? So many aspects we can experiment to know what it takes to be in control. And that control correlates with the law of creation, God's law. And it's held together by the law that also correlates with the power, the will of God. Also that we have within us, the will of God, that we can use when we use our brain or intelligence to explore, to experiment. Now today's world is the extreme of that experiment. We have reached the extreme of separation. So to illustrate this, The totality, that is source, all of creation, the manifest, is controlled by that law. That's the only constant, absolute, and eternal, and that is change. So change is the law, change is the power. No one can stop change. This moment, change, that's the power. But when we're not in control of how to live by that law, you see, by the law, you don't know how to control our brain or thinking, then with all that law, right, we have corruption. And everyone can be easily broken because there's no union. Because the union, the totality is controlled by the law, by our free will. So humanity now is out of control. I have here another illustration. Let's say your car, to control the direction and the movement, you need to be in control of the steering wheel. You know how to go to the left, to the right, and come back to the center so we can reach our journey. But today, humanity has no control over the car because there's no connection between the steering wheel, the core, the center, and the entire car. So whoever controls that connection also controls the driver. We are the driver. So the message is, how can we be in control from within, from the center, and use our free will? That free will, the power, the will of God flowing through us, now today, according to the system, is illegal. And that was illegal also to use free will. And even truth, justice, freedom, health is also illegal. And there's no notion. People don't, even the leaders don't know about this control. They all have to obey secondary laws that can be used as a weapon, making weapons the law. That's why today weapons have come to the extreme. It's a weapon race to the point where we can destroy the whole world, humanity, everything, with atom bombs. It's a weapon. So how can we be in control from within? We have to be able to do this. See? So it takes some efforts. It requires a teaching to know how to do this. That's the end of corruption. We are in control. That message had to be delivered, be shared with the people of Mexico, and Mexico with humanity. So we need a leader who can awaken the people, who know about this. And in our observation of Mexico, the only one who can do it, who can deliver the message, and some people don't like him, some people like him, but it doesn't matter. But the leader, AMLO, has a responsibility because he wants to end corruption. To tell the people what it takes to be. So that law, the law of God, today is illegal. And that's how it's today. That law is illegal all around the world. So what happened is people make their own laws, their own territories, and the whole world became separated. So when two nations have a war, what they actually do is they fight about the limit, the border that they have in common. Like today in Ukraine and Russia. So this side say, this is my border. And the other say, no, it's my border. Okay, let's fight. It's silly. It's not only among nations, but also among people. To the point that practically right now, every family is no more. Separation between man and woman. Separation of the family. And from here, the corruption begins. And it resonates to the nation, the whole world. So this is not philosophy. It's not my opinion. It's common sense. So that secret that it Hopi kept hidden need to be revealed. This is the secret. It's so hidden, so centered in our heart, and we have to know how to use that law as an individual, independently. So the ending of corruption begins with the individual to know how to use the power, how to live by the law. And that teaching is absolute absent. So only the individual, each one of us, can make that law illegal, not a nation, not a system, not politics. So if this resonates to your heart, then I want to ask you, please, knock on the door of President AMLO and tell him, President, please listen. So I'm looking forward to a meeting with this president so that he, but also the people, can know what to do and become a truly united people, because that law is the only common denominator. All other laws are like this. That's the condition of not only Mexico, all around the world. So please, tell your president to listen to this message, what to do. I hope that enough people will do it and let me know My name is Tawa Roy Littlesun. At this moment, I'm in collateral and have promised to dedicate my life to the liberation of Mexico. Please help. Thank you very much.